doing, Smart Cat? Doing some Martha is Dead. And I'm assuming this may be our last one, because considering everything that happened in the last video, there is not much else that can happen. I think this thing was something we were supposed to do earlier, and I'm pretty sure calling this guy is gonna initiate like the end of the game. So whatever was the resolution of trying to help those guys, I don't think I'm gonna do it. Unfortunately, this game kind of let you get ahead of yourself, and especially with like the way that I do things, I kind of just I was finding the resolution before I was finding the problem. And I think I got past where I can actually do that stuff. So
Donatello speaking.
We're just gonna keep pushing on. Alright, called Donatello.
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
I completely forgot that. Oh,
Come
Jesus.
to me immediately. Don't stay alone. It's dangerous.
That was loud. I completely forgot that Dad is dead too.
With me and we can talk about everything. Okay?
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
Okay, yeah, we are kind of off of our rocker. Like, I don't know how she wants to like she's saying she wants to play with the puppets anymore. I mean, what else is there for us to figure out? Can she even play with the puppets? No, she can't even play with them. She's just being crazy. And she just called the guys like, "Hey, everybody's dead." He was like, "What? That's wild. You should come and stay here so I could protect you." Like, I'm gonna play with my puppets though. Okay, so I still don't know the buttons for this. Bicycle. Gothic line. Okay, that's that other thing. Let me actually objectives updated. San Cristiano. What is that? Why does the bicycle want me to go over there? What? Take the bike. There may have been other stuff that I could have done, because it actually checkmarked that phone number. I've tried to call some of these other numbers before though, and it wouldn't let me. Like, I've tried to call the German command, and it was all like, there's no reason for me to call the German command. There may be, I don't think this is 100% playthrough, obviously. But you know what? It is what it is. It's my playthrough. Oh well. Oh, we have a generator on the bike. Okay, so we have a little bit of light. We're just kicking this. We're just sending this along its way. The following chapter contains a scene displaying self-harm. Some players may find this scene disturbing. Would you like to view the censored version? Would you like to view the censored version? No. Right? I don't want to see the censored version. I want to see the uncensored version. Would you like to view the censored version? No.
Those boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault. They were my age, and a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting?
So I
felt like a coward.
if I would have done all of that other mission,
my father,
then those
I loved
boys
my
wouldn't have
father, but I
died
also loved my friend
at the
Lacko.
top.
Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done.
So I think we already... I did that stuff in like the wrong order. This game gave you a lot of freedom to advance the story without doing other things. And I feel like I was accidentally advancing the story beyond the other missions, and I wasn't meaning to.
I completely lost touch with reality.
Everybody
Everyone
is on
around me
strings.
died while I survived everything.
Okay, so we are just full-blown crazy now. That's actually like really creepy. It is bright as fuck. I've heard this song before. Is it in free domain? Copyright the final fucking episode of this series.
I don't remember how things went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand.
Oh yeah, we are in the asylum.
He wrote something on a piece of paper and then 2 nurses led me away.
Oh, that one has 2 heads. Do they all have 2 heads?
I was in the mental asylum.
Oh yeah, we are.
Some women were
crazy
talking to themselves. Others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth.
They do all have 2 heads.
Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible. There was this one young woman who would pleasure herself all day long, incessantly, to the point where she would bleed. So they would tie her down to the bed screaming,
Goddamn.
cursing and talking gibberish for days on end. Once her wounds had healed and she was untied, she would just start again. That woman was me.
Oh
They
shit.
started to give me injections.
Okay, yeah, we are
What they gave me made
crazy,
my whole
crazy.
body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazole or something like that.
Cardiazole.
My body was like a fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won.
That's a
I
big
stopped
foot.
screaming and masturbating. I stopped thinking. There was no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died. But nevertheless, I insisted on carrying along this painful journey. I was stronger than I could ever have imagined.
So she went through all of that and still survived? She's still in the mental institution though.
Who are you? Wait, wait. I want answers.
She's
Don't
signing.
go away. Talk to me about Martha, please.
Is she Martha? Am I Martha? Am I signing? I am Martha. Martha does not exist. Martha is dead. I mean, Martha is dead.
Martha is dead. I killed her to take possession of her life. I will never find peace for what I have done. I feared that would be the case.
Is she signing?
What about Mummy?
We're in front of a mirror though. She's alive, she's dead, I don't know. Is this like so you can further your delusion? Like you could lie to yourself? I mean, what part of everything that we saw was real?
Mummy is
like
dead.
Was it all real?
Nobody knows that better than I do, unfortunately. It's useless.
Like
to
including
try and deceive ourselves.
the puppet
Did
show
I do
stuff.
what I think I've done.
Like if the puppet show stuff was real, where mom was beating the shit out of everybody and fed the dog to Julia, then the mom deserved what she got too. But was all the puppet stuff real?
Yes, damn it. It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried her under the bridge. God, all that blood. My God, I knew it. What about Daddy? The soldiers? Did that really happen?
See, like you could deny all of this. You could tell yourself no, that they didn't happen, or I don't know. I don't know why you would do that though, like for the delusion of everything. Well, who knows if it's a delusion? I have no idea anymore.
It happened. He was shot right in front of me. Fear, pain, shame. I can't remove it. I cannot relive it either. Unfortunately, I knew that already. What about Nanny?
See, like even Nanny, that was something that just happened over the phone. What would even happen over the phone? It was like after I talked to her, he was like, "Oh, by the way, fucking Nanny blew up." He's like, later on, Nanny's gonna blow up.
She really had nothing to do with it. But she died in our villa due to the bombings. We saved ourselves for some time by taking refuge at her house. Privileges for
Yeah,
me.
because the house that we were in the entire time
For much though. My poor Nanny.
was whenever we were at.
I'm
That was the house that we
afraid
stayed with Nanny at when we were small. See, these are all ways for us to like feed into our own delusion. What am I wearing? But what is even the own delusion though? Like whenever it comes to what we've seen so far.
Lapo is dead. He was blown up by a landmine. He got into trouble and paid with his life. My dear friend.
Like considering
Just as I remembered, unfortunately.
Considering everything that's happened, I don't see any reason to lie to ourselves. Or at least what's been presented as our truth.
Martha was pregnant. Her deformed baby died with her. Maybe she was in pain. That's enough now. All of these questions are pointless, aren't they? It's all inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show.
And I mean, that's kind of the question. Like, was the puppet show fucking real? Was anything fucking real?
Ready for everything with open arms, even ready to kill.
Now that her arms are all fucked up.
Legs always ready to run.
It's like porcelain and rebar.
The womb that conceived in sin.
Is that the baby in there? I think it is, with the two heads. Kind of like that's the brow on the bottom. The mirror is like gets more and more distorted.
Lastly, the mind. To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this.
What is going on? This is kind of like what she was saying earlier, how it's like she wasn't controlling herself. What the fuck? So does she die then?
On the 26th of July, San Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I
She's
was not dead.
all fucked up.
The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself. The most absurd test and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me. I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn the page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it?
Did she kill herself?
If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the most devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I'm ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?
New skin unlocked. I'm not playing this again. It was cool. Fortunately today, it's possible to ask, receive for help, alone. Okay, so it's talking about like this self-harm stuff. Overall, very interesting. I do feel like it kind of told the same story over and over again in like multiple different ways. The ways that it did it was cool. Like the Reaper puppet was really cool. The puppet show thing was really cool. Visually and everything, I enjoyed it. And even the overall story I enjoyed. But it felt like it doubled back on itself a lot. And I definitely didn't 100% it, because since the fact that it kind of just let you push forward past things, I definitely was supposed to be doing that Morse code side mission earlier, like way earlier, because I did a side I did a side version to try to do the Morse code thing before I called the doctor, and it wouldn't let me do it. So by the time it was time to call the doctor, I had already progressed the story so far that I could no longer do the help the rebellion side story. So I had already pushed too far. So I don't know when I was supposed to do that, but yeah, that's already, like I said, it's not 100% playthrough, but I mean, I'm not doing it again. It was good though. I enjoyed it. Julia, Martha, Puppets, White Lady. That was really good. It was all voice acted. Overall, I enjoyed it. But that is it for this. So let me know what you thought about the whole thing. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I see you in another one of my videos. Wee.